Pippeter, NPMG, Short Gamer. These are the ghosts of Phobia's past. And today, in Phasmophobia, Phobia Season 18, we will be going back and we will be fighting the ghosts from the past seasons of Phobia. In Phasmophobia, players will be able to craft a compass, and breaking a compass will tell them the coordinates of either a ghost or a player in the game. If it's a ghost, the ghosts will be AI players who have different powers based on whoever they are. There will also be mumble positional audio, as you can hear. If I go over here, you can hear, some people can hear me better, and if I go over here, other people can hear me better. I think that's all the game modes, is it? Dawn, is that all the game modes?
I think you got it covered.
Yeah. Oh, and it's permanent after episode 2. Oh, and Vengeful Spirits, yes. So, when you kill a player, they will spawn as, like, it'll be Vengeful Spirits, but it will look like the player. So it's like an actual ghost. And you can kill the ghost and you can get their stuff. Special thanks to Leon for doing a lot of hard work to get all of these ghosts made. And to TJ for building the spawn. Am I missing anyone?
Game mode is really wild. It's the fear of ghosts, and there's some spooky ghosts that have been programmed into the game. I guess Leon like custom programmed them. Oh my god, they're in tab. What? Anyway, I guess they're custom programs, so they're not even just like custom mobs. You know, like they're basically he wrote them into the game. I don't know.
If you craft a compass.
Welcome, my single solitary viewer, and welcome to Phobia Season 18. You noticed, I'm hearing the other players.
Past Phobia players, or
as they talk?
People. The actual people that are playing the game. But you don't know which. You don't know to which the compass will lead.
And, hold on,
That's the magic of it.
Now, the ghosts all have, like, different abilities, and some of them kind of sound scarier than others. They drop different things as well. So I copied and pasted the text, what all the ghosts do, so if I do end up encountering a ghost, hopefully I will have time to look at that.
Oh, I see. My highlight players doesn't actually work because there are no teams. So in an FFA, I'll have to look at the players like this. But as you can see, I can hear them because we're in mumble. So when I get close, we get close to what the players are saying, and we get an idea of what they're doing in their episode. So our main cast here includes Skylord, BBR, Bacon, Burble, Brodator, Cold Bacon, Cyanal, and Merrick Frostbreath. Returning after a long absence, Greeples, Crimson or Mark, Kathy, Catherine, Katie, what am I saying? Every time, Michael, Reggie Float, Brick, as we saw, SidGarcia, Tasty Bacon, the Icon Casmic. Unfortunately, I read the whole thing. I should have just said Dom. TJ, Toucan Tom, Brodeo, so the other Brody, or Brody of the Australian Persuasion, Buttergolem, and Speedosher, or Oworka in this case. So Brody discovered the stronghold amazingly already, and Greeples took first damage, I think. That's actually not the stronghold, it's a custom structure. So it's basically like a desert temple, but in a different biome. Well spotted by Brody. but apparently he's not pleased with what he found within.
Bad.
And yes, that's a big rip. That's a big rip. Are the chests empty? Yes, they are. So sometimes what happens is when you generate custom maps,
Well, I guess there goes that plan.
depending on the version, when you import the map onto the server, you lose the items. This world is generated by biome bundle, so things in certain biomes, things like these sugarcane here are going to be extremely rare, and so it might be difficult for some players to make a lot of books. Let's see if Brody has a game plan here. It's killing the chickens, obviously.
For a good spot to chop some trees then instead.
But the main mission now
Apples
becomes cutting some trees, getting some apples before the sunlight falls, and of course Biome Bundle, as you just saw, can provide you with some surface iron, some surface ores. Sometimes that includes gold.
A bit weird.
Alright, let's teleport away while Brody looks for a good place to find some trees.
By the way, this is Mumble. So
Man,
if I get near other people, we can.
the random
hear them.
teleporter sure loves Dylan.
So I'm gonna.
That's
do
like my
best
fourth
to
time
just
teleporting to him.
commentate for the most part, regardless. Oh, hey,
Cool.
what's up?
Oh, there's a meeting.
Hi.
There's Butter and
This is a
ShutUpBrick.
good, example of that right there.
Hey,
So,
that works. Goodbye.
all right, have fun, my dude.
Okay, yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, it's Mumble.
It sure is.
It was a ShutUpBrick. That's a good segue, actually. Speaking of ShutUpBrick, there are a decent amount of skilled players in this game.
That's true.
So I don't expect to do all that well. There are
But I would say a
also
Butter is selling himself
decent
short.
amount
He's one of the-
players that I can kill.
He's a pretty
or
skilled
that I
player.
can take in a fight more accurately. I should say.
I played some.
Tugun Tom is
SMP.
already smelting a
A
lot
few
of
of my
stuff
friends
here.
started in SMP, so I
Ooh.
hopped on. So I'm like used to like moving around in Minecraft, just not like PvPing or anything. I'm still kind of rusty in that
That's true.
area of the game.
When you start playing too much SMP,
To be fair,
you start taking SMP habits, and you forget the ways of the ultra hardcore. Here's Brodator. He's going to be talking a lot with his keyboard. Oh,
Oh. We're getting cows.
there's a lot of cows being spawned from me. I'm spawning chickens.
Oh my god, okay.
So I should actually inform Leon of this. So hopefully Leon is still listening here, still reading chat, and I can Ote, I can use the spectator chat. But yeah, apparently I just spawned some chickens and cows on top of Brodator. That might be related to one, and it was just from being there. That might be from the ghosts of Kakenty. Kakenty spawns random mobs as a ghost, and all the ghosts of old players have special abilities of their own. We got
all seen like
Speedo right over here.
look at
But it might
desert,
give
and
the...
I
Okay.
care. I would like a sugarcane. Probably we won't have to grow it.
It probably shouldn't affect the result of the game, though. The fact that cows or chickens might spawn from me, unless the Ghost of Kakentis can spawn hostile mobs. Then it might be a little bit of a problem.
Oh, we got some. Let's go.
But let me... If I start spawning a pile of creepers or something, that would be really untimely. So there was Speedo walking by Brodator, and I think...
Because of OBS and Mumble. Work.
Bad. At least about the CTE one, I don't feel as bad about Actually, I think both times I killed her it was in TT. I feel worse about the first one than I do the second one. I will say that. TT, for those unaware, is to the end UHC.
There you go.
That's another thing is that...
Michael is going down. I see like a spawner became pig spawner because the map was imported. And so the chest is entirely empty. So there's the special loot will come from the special ghosts only,
and it's harder to find,
which makes the game mode more interesting. And as you can see, a lot of hostile mobs are invisible.
I feel like every
and they're ghosts. Yeah, they can see. You can see their leather armor and the little head they're wearing. I hope the head doesn't drop. But of course, except for the witch is spooky by herself.
And that
No need
compass
to
will give you the
replace.
codes of another player or one of the ghosts that have spawned in the world.
So Emeric is
You
explaining the
witch,
compass.
But
if you craft the compass, it can give the
that is
location
finally it. I'm not too certain because
of either players or a special ghost. Once every 15 minutes, you can use a compass.
Don't judge me.
We're not judging you,
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, we actually know who I am, but all right, let's visit someone else.
All right,
it's Greeples.
Wonderful.
And Greeples is happily getting
Go back to my furnace.
apples in a difficult place, but
Let's
you
see.
soon find out that in Biome Bundle, all the places are kind of difficult to get some apples. So
This is
if you just
riveting.
travel forever
Let's talk
looking for
about
the perfect spot, you're going to travel for a long, long time. You might as well just get going. Though, in terms of perfect spots, I would go where Sid is going.
On who Donald's sister and the mother of Huey, Louie, and Dewey. That's not the
Is
not
Sid
the
talking about
correct
DuckTales?
order. You say the nephews, but you know.
Scrooge McDuck.
I'm not too iffy about it.
How Sid came to this topic, you'll have to find out in his
Let's
own
make
video.
sure I'm melting some stuff.
And Brick takes some
And
creeper
make a
damage.
boat so we can get the sugarcane. But yeah, they go into Delta Duck. They actually do a lot more than I think most Disney media has ever dared to do. That's been a big question, and a lot of the series goes around that question. And that's really exciting to me. And I think Abigail is one of the most refreshing cartoon characters I've seen in like recent history. Wow, did they do amazing things to make her like such a proactive female character that does so much for the show.
So it looks like Sid is singing the praises of a new cartoon series that seems to be somewhat based around DuckTales and Scrooge McDuck and so on. I'm not familiar with this because it's a cartoon, so I'm not really... this is not my ballpark. We're back with TJ, who has come up from his cave and has begun exploring again. Now, we know that the chests are going to be empty, but maybe TJ doesn't know yet. Burble mining, I think the first official gold.
I might have to go down.
No, that's not true at all. That was Dylan. Dylan did that. Old school kind of player went caving very, very early, and we'll figure things out, the rest of stuff later on.
Ooh, it's spooky. Are you underground?
Ghost? Yeah, of course I am.
Okay. It's scary up here.
Yeah.
Is that
What's it
you?
like, huh? There's someone else here. Someone?
Someone else is a spectator.
I have no idea.
And Emeric.
Give you that amount, so.
Emeric is killing an Enderman. Hopefully he knows that the pearl damage is on halfway, so it causes 1 heart of damage.
Speedo's nearby. He's like right over there.
Yeah, I've heard Reggie in this quadrant as well, so.
Apparently, Reggie nearby as well. And Catherine Lawson is still Iron Woman.
Okay, there's a spider there. Yeah, I don't want to run at the night, especially when I have no gear, because I know no one's gonna. Well, I'm gonna be killed, but I don't want to have to deal with mobs. So I'm gonna actually run. I'm gonna run over this hill, and if I end up in a valley on the other side, I will crest into it and take that as my route down. just to
cresting into a valley. That sounds like poetic, but it turns out there is a little valley on the other side, somewhere that can be crested down into. I don't know if she will find riches over here. No, not really, no. Unless she roller coasts, which might be the way. It might be the way. Brodeo, he's going to be falling into a truly epic cave. So sometimes Biome Bundle generates some difficult caves that are a little too small and can be a little difficult to find diamonds and stuff. But if it generates, if you so happen to fall into one of these giant caves, you can find a lot of stuff. But as you can see, there's a lot of open room areas. And so there's a lot of mobs that can build up in here. As you can see, we already have one zombie over there, 3 creepers, an enderman, and this is what Brody's going to have to contend with when he replaces his pickaxe. And those are really some difficult problems, replacing pickaxes. But you can see over here, he'll eventually find diamonds. This all connects. It's really a huge cave network. There might be some diamonds elsewhere as well, but I think, provided he handles the hostiles rather well, yeah, that's a good cave for the boulder from Australia. I said the boulder because his ping is so bad he doesn't take knockback when you try to melee him. Burble is...
All right, here we are.
What is Liz doing? Oh, so Liz went back up to get some water. I see. Aha, because Liz found some diamonds, we would have seen it in the chat if we had paid attention.
Oh, well, let's make it. There we go.
And Liz is going to get the first enchantments of the game.
Let's get our enchanting table. We don't have lapis yet, but I'm sure we'll find it somewhere
It's
along the way.
really quite a bit of luck to find some diamonds in this tiny piece of cave because it's really,
Sam's
it's really not big.
Low. Down bad? Sure. Oh, let's do this while we're here.
It's going to be and very, very clever. Instead of there's no coal in the area, but there's lava. You can use the lava to smelt your iron. As Burble here is giving you the pro tips of how to safely mine your obsidian.
She's doing game mode based off of the popular game Phasmophobia, not Among Us.
Among Us would be probably a mole's game, obviously.
That's fine. There we go. Let's eat like kings or queens, rather. Let's make the tape. Oh, wait, did I only mine 3? Awkward.
There you go, the final piece.
Iron here.
And
I'll take that because I need it.
Iron revealed. Yeah, Liz will need iron for the rest
Because
of
I'm actually
her armor.
not having the most iron right now. Alright.
And the episode 1
Let's
is
go dig around this lava pool some more.
about 4 minutes left to it. PvP will turn on therefore in about 4 minutes. I just realized that you can, our ability to see under the lava just shows that there's so many more diamonds that people could find if they were brave enough to cave all under lava all the time. But while Burble has decided to staircase instead of create the enchantment table.
I didn't craft it.
Exactly. But Skylord might craft it first then, because
Wink, wink. Gonna make them either way.
I cost this poor fellow a win last season in Phobia by my ineptitude. I shot him.
Some people say it is, well, whichever it is.
But he's going to find some more diamonds right over here.
Harsh one. I'm not going to get into the debate on swear words because I don't really swear in public. You know, when you're playing video games, you always think some bad words when you die.
Not
Myself
always.
included.
But it's pretty common.
For some reason, I just don't really say the swear words out loud.
There was one study that came out. Oh, more diamonds. That one study had come out that finally seemed to indicate that video games made the test subjects more aggressive, because that has been debunked, and then suddenly a new study came up and suggested that the aggression levels of the players would rise, and by the looks of it, that was apparently exactly true. It lasts for about 30 seconds, so it doesn't transform people into serial murderers and shooters and stuff. It's only for 30 seconds upon death, when you just got really frustrated by your failure, and you get, oh, damn it, because you lost. And that lasts about 30 seconds on average, depending on people. For some people, it's less. For others, more. But that was the increased aggression. And some people tried to misuse that study to try and prove once again, to try and claim once again that video games turned children violent, and that they would become, criminals after playing video games. And unfortunately, the science countless times has just always debunked this. Oh no! Bacon decided to swim in lava.
Lighting glitch. Ran right into it.
And the lighting glitch is the cause, apparently. Oh my goodness. And Bacon is actually a ghost now. Well, actually, we're looking at the ghost of Bacon. He's under lava. He's kind of a guest. If someone were to find him, it's going to be very difficult to obtain the Bacon's head, but there would be loot that would fall from this, if they were to find him. The odds are low. The odds are low. And there goes the ghost of Leon, carefully looking upon what he done. But apparently it looks like Bacon actually did not see this lava pool because it was not lit up when he walked here. That happens with light glitches. You'll find some lava pools that are not lit. But what's lit is next episode. It's coming in 2 days. And hopefully I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Sponsored by the Flues Crew on Patreon.